Namaskar students. Today the topic of this video is how to perform in group discussion. You can also call it as do's and don'ts of group discussion. It means what you need to do during the group discussion and what you need to avoid during the group discussion. These two things I will try to cover up in this particular video. The first point, whenever you go and face any group discussion, you will be made to sit either in circular manner or maybe semicircular manner. The arrangement would be such that you should face one another. So when you are made to sit and when you are given a topic, they may give you 10 to 15 minutes to think about the topic. It is because whatever you can recall about the topic, you have to recall, and then the discussion will begin. So what you need to do at that time, as soon as the topic is given, listen to the topic very carefully. When the person gives you or assigns you a topic, when he speaks about the topic, listen to the topic very carefully. Because you need to understand the topic first of all. Don't simply jump to the conclusion, okay, I know everything about the topic. No. First of all, you listen to the topic, and then what you need to do? You should carry your pen and paper with you. As I said in my previous video, whatever points you can recall about the topic, pen them down, write them down on the paper. It is because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points, whatever points you have covered up, when you pen them down, you feel mentally having the backup that yes, I have some points to talk about. And remember, you should go on thinking and thinking for 10 minutes. Within 5 minutes, if you can get 5 to 6 points, don't feel satisfied over there. You go on recalling, go on thinking something out of the box. It is because you don't know whatever points you have written on your paper, the same points the other person may talk on. So you cannot afford to repeat to talk on the same point. So first of all, when you are given the time to think about the topic, you should go on thinking. Go on thinking and go on writing whatever points, maybe major or minor, whatever points you can come up with, pen them down. So that when you take your turn, you have few points to talk on. Because others are also going to think in the same manner. For example, if the topic is given that virtual teaching is beneficial to actual classroom teaching. If the topic is given, this is the current issue right now going on, as I am also doing the same thing. So if you are given a topic that virtual teaching is better as compared to classroom teaching, this such topic is assigned to you. First of all, you should understand what the topic is and then try to dissect it. Dissect it means you should analyze it. Point wise, whatever points you can come across, pen them down. And then when your turn comes, talk about those points. And you should have these points ready with you. This will give you one confidence that yes, I have 5 to 10 points to talk on, and whenever my turn will come, I will talk something. While analyzing the topic, think out of the box. Think out of the box means, see, when the topic is given like this, virtual classroom teaching, if such topic is given, everybody is going to say that it will save time, it will save the distance, it will give technology another added advantage to the students. So all these regular points, everyone will think of. And if they take the initial turn in the group discussion to talk, that point is gone. So you cannot afford to repeat the same point. Doesn't matter, you are treating it in another manner. But already the point is taken by someone else. So you cannot afford to repeat it. That's why I'm thinking you think out of the box. Out of the box means about the same topic, virtual classroom teaching. If you begin with something out of the box like during the coronavirus break, majority of the people relied on webinars, virtual classroom teachings, Zoom classroom teachings, Google classroom teachings. So this shows that in future, there won't be huge buildings of schools and colleges. In future, there won't be any teacher. Only one teacher will record his lecture and he will deliver it to lakhs of people. So in future, what kind of nature of teaching would be there? It shows that virtual classroom teaching has new prospectus, new horizon. So if you talk something out of the box, it will be taken care of. So please, when a topic is given to you, analyze it, listen to it first of all, analyze it, think out of the box. And if you do so, you will definitely stand in the discussion with your out of thinking. And in any team, out of thinking idea get the attention and it is appreciated. As I said, you should write down all the points that come in your mind when you are given a topic. But during the discussion also, by listening to others, some points may come in your mind, in your brain. At that time, someone else is speaking. So in that moment, you can pen down whatever point that came to your mind. And that's why pen and paper should be handy with you. And please note down. And whatever points others have covered, mark them. You cannot afford to repeat them. You should come up with your own something new. If you repeat whatever others have said, the person will take note of it as a negative marker in your performance. So please do not copy others' points or do not repeat what others have said. The next point is very essential. In any group discussion, you must participate in the discussion very naturally. There shouldn't be someone else coming or maybe the examiner coming that Mr. So-and-so, you haven't spoken anything. So please come and talk. No, you should know how to participate. You should push yourself. You should feel confident when to talk and when not to talk. So participate. If you do not participate and you just keep yourself away from the discussion, it will be considered that you are not a team player. You are not, comfortable in working in a team. So that will be taken care of by the examiner. And that's why you must know how to participate in the discussion. The next one is take initiative. Take initiative means what? As soon as the topic is given, it does not mean that initiative means you should grab the opportunity. All right, let us discuss this topic because this has been assigned. So you are taking the initiative of discussion. No. Initiative means there are 3-4 things in which you can take the initiative. Number one, you can begin the topic. And you should begin the topic only when you have sound knowledge about the topic you are talking. If you do not have sound knowledge, please don't open up. Listen to others what they are saying. But you should initiate somewhere. Initiate means even during the discussion or in the middle of the discussion also you can initiate the discussion. How? I'll tell you. If the discussion is going on very smoothly in one direction, but if you have some out of the box point that you have and you talk about it, so it will change the direction of the discussion. So when you have such a point which is out of the box and which is deviating the topic, its direction, you are the initiator. In this manner also you can take the initiative. You can also take initiative when someone else, one or two participants, if they are not speaking, they are not confident to take the opportunity to speak, you can request others that let these 2-3 people talk one by one. So that is also another initiative you have taken. You can also take the initiative to conclude the discussion periodically. Because 1 or 2 points, if they are discussed fully, now there is nothing left to discuss. At that time, out of the discussion, you can conclude. Remember, group discussion is there. It's a churning. There has to be a positive outcome out of the discussion. There has to be some decision out of the discussion. And you can conclude that particular discussion periodically, after certain breaks. This will also another initiative. And if you are taking such initiatives, directly or indirectly, you are leading that particular group. There won't be any leader of the group assigned by the examiner that yes, you would be controlling the discussion. No, but you can do it by taking initiative because leaders are the one who take initiatives. So please try to take initiatives. The next point is when you talk, whenever you grab the opportunity to speak, when you are speaking, you must look at everyone. Pay attention to everyone. Give them the eye contact that is required. When you pay attention to what others are saying or when you speak and you are paying attention to all your listeners, it shows that you are respecting them and you are considering everyone in the discussion. It is very natural for us that when someone, we are contradicting someone else's point, we tend to look at him because, and it becomes the discussion between two people only. No, whatever 7 to 9 people or 10 people they are sitting over there, you must consider each of them in the discussion by paying attention to each and every member. When you are speaking, you must look at them. And when you are not speaking, someone else is speaking, please maintain eye contact with him. Pay attention to what he or she is saying. It will give you another chance. When you are listening to others' ideas, the examiner will come to know that yes, he is a good listener. Because everybody's brain is super fertile and everybody has some different thinking and idea. And when you are listening, you will understand that yes, his idea or his opinion is worth. It is because you are there not to simply prove your point. You are there to come up with the solution to the topic given to you. And that's why listening is very important. And when you listen, you are respecting the speaker and it will be taken care of by the examiner. Number 2, when you listen out of the whatever the person is speaking, out of his opinion, you may get some new idea out of the discussion, and that idea somewhere you might have heard or somewhere you might have read, and the same idea, because of the other speaker's opinion, strikes your mind, and you are with 2-3 new points. So this is the benefit of listening. So please listen to what others say.